A potato. A starchy plant tuber that is one of the most important food crops, cooked and eaten as a vegetable.
Unless you have science! That's science!
Science is intense.
Inertia is a property of Stephen.
Fuck yeah.
Steve! 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 Stephen, the science friend.
Today, boys and girls, we'll be looking at the potato. Stephen will investigate what it's made of, what it's good for, and how we can use it in everyday life.
Hey! Alright, so we're gonna do an experiment today. Now the first thing you should know is you always need a clean science experiment area. Done. That's science! Now, for today's experiment, we're gonna need a potato.
Do you need a potato?
Get it in here.
You needed a potato.
Potato. This potato. Now that's science. Now, first thing we gotta do in this experiment is we gotta put some toothpicks into this potato. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna insert them very scientifically into the potato, just like that. Now, this experiment, it's really easy. You can do it anywhere you go, in any classroom, unless you got fired from your job, because the principal says you make kids feel uncomfortable. That's science. That was like fun, Steven! That's because science is fun.
Hey, can I do the experiment?
Fuck no, you crippled bastard!
How does electricity work?
Well, let me tell you all about it. So in the year 1629, on January the 35th, this guy, Benjamin Franklin, do you know who he is?
Yeah.
You probably don't. But he was flying his kite, rare creatures those are, and it rubbed up against the clouds and that created friction. And that friction was electrical and it ran down the line and into Benjamin Franklin, shocked him and killed him right there. But Benjamin Franklin had his son right next to him, and his son is the one that discovered how to milk electricity from kites. And if we didn't have that, we wouldn't have power today.
What if there aren't clouds though?
Well, that's why we have potatoes, Simba.
What about Nikola Tesla?
Well, you see, Nikola Tesla is just a conspiracy theory. He was created by Big Potato because he wanted people to stop buying kites.
What?
That's science! Now, the finished result should look something like this. Very scientific. Now all we gotta do is put it in this water. That's science! Alright. Now after your experiment, should look a little something like this, give or take a few toothpicks. Now all we're gonna do is add a little bit more science, and you have yourself a perfectly functioning potato that will produce electricity for you. Now, how does that look? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Doesn't it? There's no collateral damage or explosions on the side. None of that crazy scientist stuff that everyone always says happens, because I'm not crazy, not unorthodox, and I don't fuck things up all the time, Principal Leroy. I did it! And everybody loved it. And it didn't make the kids feel uncomfortable. Like you said. I can do this. I'm a scientist. I did this, and everybody loved it. Everybody loves my science. Do you see how great this is? Everybody loved it. Science. I am a scientist. I'm Steve the Scientist. Science time with Steve and it's best. Ah! They're fine. They love me. These kids love me. That's science.